Anambra State House of Assembly inspects Ozobolo Ihembose Okpa Road. President Tinubu holds emergency meeting with governors over rising food prices. Shooting in United States city of Kansas leaves 21 people injured. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. A very good morning to you. Welcome to our breakfast news. My name is Sijoma Uche. The Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has cautioned communities that have boundary disputes in the state against taking laws into their hands, saying that his government will not take it lightly with any person or groups indulging in such acts. The governor gave the warning through his deputy, Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim, who is the chairman, Anambra State Boundary Committee, during his visit to some sites demolished at the disputed boundary between Isionyenato quarters and Enugu and the Agwoji clan of Nofia, both in Njikoka local government area. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo tells us more.
Governor Soludo, who regretted that people most times like to take laws into their hands without reporting issues to appropriate authorities, said that individuals and communities in land disputes must report their issues to the state government through the Boundary Committee for peaceful settlement to avoid punishment from the government or bloodshed. He emphasized the need for the Anambra to be law-abiding at all times, noting that his administration has zero tolerance for lawlessness and asked people of the state to always embrace peace and eschew practices that are capable of hindering the development and progress of the state. Governor Soludo warned that if communities in land disputes fail to toe the path of peace, the state government will convert the disputed lands to public property.
You don't take laws into your hands. Your Excellency. No, you don't do that. And that's why I came here. And you have the effrontery to say no, all the while, I'm sure this property didn't spring up in one day. And you feel there is nobody to report to. We are not running a banana republic. You can't do that. And let me tell you, before I start hearing anything, everybody clear from this line. If you do anything again, public interest will acquire this land as a government.
Among the deputy governor's entourage were the senior special assistant to the governor on boundary matters, Mr. Ekene Chukwuokoye, the president general of Nofia community, representative of president general of Enugu community, among others. I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
Work is in progress on the Ozobolo Ihembose Okpa Road in Ekwusigo Council area. This was observed by the Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure during site inspection as part of their oversight duties. House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibata filed the report taken from our studios.
Handled by the Anambra State government, the 6.5-kilometer road project includes the underground drainage and 3 box culverts. Addressing journalists after the road project, the committee chairman, Honorable Iman Wafo, expressed satisfaction with the progress, highlighting the importance of the special underground drainage in controlling erosion. Currently at the soil stabilization stage, Honorable Wafo, representing Urumba South constituency, emphasized the need for the contractors to expedite the work, noting Governor Soludo's stance against delays.
We've seen the underground drain, special underground drain, which we can say is very good work. It's still under construction, but the intention is very, very good. And it's going to help control erosion in this part of the area, because underground constructions are special constructions. So, and they're handling it very well. So from what we've seen, stabilization of the road, but not yet cement stabilization. It's just soil stabilization.
On his part, the member representing Ekwusigo constituency, Honorable Ikenna Ofodeme, praised Governor Soludo for prioritizing the project, shifting its status from a campaign promise to a tangible reality. He assured the governor of Ekwuzigo constituency's support in his administration and commitment to combat the level of crime that has taken place in the past. Commending the project, the chairman, Seahorse Oil, Mr. Ebuka Onunwo, hailed the road as a significant gift from the governor, especially for its impact on 8 villages in Ihembosi. He urged the contractors to maintain the quality of work and ensure timely completion.
It is the highest project any government can do in our town. That's why when the road was awarded, when governor came to Ihembosi, I told him, for the sake of this road, I will not go back in supporting your government. And immediately I put it in action. The quality is okay.
The house also extended condolences to Mr. Onunwo for the loss of his late mother and to the people of Ihembosi for the loss of their son during the road project's realization.
Anambra State government has formally handed over the former premises of the defunct Anambra Newspaper Printing and Publishing Corporation, publishers of National Light newspaper, to Blue Dave Company for the construction of a neighborhood leisure park. Addressing journalists after handing over the site to the construction firm, the Commissioner for Culture, Tourism and Entertainment, Comrade Don Onyenji, noted that Anambra State is generally compacted by buildings. Therefore, Governor Chukwuma Soludo thought it wise to create a breathing space for Ndi Anambra through creation of the park. Correspondent Chukwuemeka Modelim has details.
Comrade Onyenji explained that the leisure park will provide a space for the neighborhood and Ndi Anambra to relax and enjoy themselves as it is in developed societies. The commissioner maintained that the project is a true demonstration of the disruptive change initiated by Governor Soludo and is in line with his vision of turning Anambra into a livable and prosperous mega city. On his part, the Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, Honorable Paulie Onyeka, stated that the key role of the ministry in the project is to ensure that the contract is executed according to specifications, assuring that the leisure park will be beautified with trees that will give enough oxygen to Ndi Anambra who will use it.
As for Ministry of Housing, our key role here is to make sure that the contract goes according to specifications, that there won't be any shortcuts, there won't be any cutting of corners, there won't be anything, because our own is to do proper supervision of this work and make sure that our architects, our builders, our QS, our engineers, all of them, that they will give the state what the state is looking for as far as this project is concerned. That's the essence of...
In his speech, the Managing Director, Oka Capital Territory Development Authority, Mr. O.C. Onuko, disclosed that the leisure park is part of urban renewal plan of Governor Chukwuma Soludo and will be replicated in all the local governments and the urban centers in Anambra State, even as he assured that provision for it has been made in 2024 budget of Anambra State.
This is part of the urban renewal plans of Mr. Governor to give us livable and prosperous homeland. And of course, you can't talk about livable and prosperous homeland where people cannot even recreate and have leisure. So I appreciate you all. We also have confidence in the work the contractor will do, Blue Dave Company. We believe in our capacity to deliver on time and as the contract stipulates. And we know that in due time, in a few months' time, like the Commissioner for Housing said, we'll come here to have leisure and entertainment.
On her part, the contractor handling the project, Mrs. Odera Ikoku, revealed that they have already started working on the site, which has a lifeline of 6 months. According to her, the project on completion will have children play park, table tennis court, basketball court, sit-out, among others.
And I can assure you all that by the time we finish up, you'll be happy with this project. The lifeline is like 6 months, all things being equal. You're expecting to see children play park, you're expecting to see basketball courts, you're expecting to see tennis courts, you're expecting to see sit-outs, talk shops, and some other things.
In Oka, Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
Gone are the days when communities, individuals, and corporate organizations waited for the government to do everything for them. Instead, they now assist the government in finding out ways to improve their collective standards of living. The newly elected President General of Aguleze Chukwu Community, Agwata Local Government Area, the Chief John Paul Ezenwaka, made this known when he took members of the press and his executive around the community to inspect some of the projects they are embarking on in order to complement government's efforts in alleviating the sufferings of the people and to make Anambra State livable and prosperous. Correspondent Justice Onyemobi fired the report taken from here.
Some of the project's visitors include catchment pits, which is already completed, fixing of some of the failed portions of the community roads affected by gully erosion, especially the Agwata High School area, and Ngenube at Ifite village, as well as about 40 concrete electric poles being erected in some of the areas in the community that did not have electricity before. Chief Ezenwaka said that although their administration is barely 1 month old, but considering the topography of their town, there is need to swing into action in order to clear up most of the existing catchment pits, put some new ones, fix some failed roads, and construct about 6 dam-like catchment pits to help hold enough flood in preparation for the forthcoming rainy season.
One thing, Mwama, as an individual, you don't wait for government to do everything for you. The development of Aguleze Chukwu were our collective responsibility in the Aguleze Chukwu. But we can always beg the governor to come to our aid. As a community, complement our little effort.
Also speaking, the Vice President General of the community, Chief Uche Chadi, maintained that they are going to deploy strategic initiatives in order to carry out the desire of the people, emphasizing that what the current administration is doing is to salvage the situation while preparing to present the projects to the state government to help them recover some of the erosion-prone areas of the community, especially the Ngenube and Agwata High School areas, which he said has already cut off the road leading to Akpo community from Aguleze Chukwu.
We will deploy strategic initiatives to be able to deliver according to their desires. As long as we get funds to continue to carry out some of these infrastructural activities, we will deliver.
The youth leader of the community, Mr. Chizikora Ofomata, who described the current President General of the community as a good man, said that what he has done so far shows that he is well experienced in terms of leadership and expressed optimism that they will lead the town very well, assuring him that the youth will continue to support his administration. In their various interviews, the principal of Agwata High School, Mrs. Edith Okoye, Master Chiemeze Ezenwankwo, and Edith Ezenwajiakun, applauded the newly elected President General about the wonderful work he is doing in the community, praying God to continue to bless him.
At least never have town. A permanent
The PG and its executives also inspected Agwata High School affected by gully erosion, distributed notebooks to the students, and promised to partner with the current administration of the Okulobia town to tackle the menace of gully erosion in the area.
The Transition Committee Chairman for Oyi Local Government Area, Mr. Imahweke, has responded to Governor Chukwuma Soludo's call for everyone to join in the development of the state by constructing culverts in communities in Oyi Local Government Area. ABS was correspondent Ngozi Obileri monitored work on some parts of the projects recently and reports that one culvert has been completed in Umunya, 2 culverts completed in Okuzu, while retaining wall was under construction in Inteje, all in Oyi Council area. Her report.
The 2 culverts were along Ishiona Road, Dusogu, Okuzo, very close to the palace of Igwe Charles Anakweze of Okuzo. Speaking to the ABS, Mr. Nweke said that their area was threatened by erosion and that the Oyi Council Authority did the culverts to control the flow of flood water instead of waiting until it causes major havoc that would go up much more money. On the Umuazu Road along Umuazu Umunnakwa Agwanteje, Mr. Nweke said that the effect of flood in the area has become so bad that better part of the road has been submerged, exposing many houses in the area to the danger of total collapse if this year's rains set in, adding that it was part of mandates given to them by Governor Soludo to make life easier for Ndioyi, appealing for permanent solution to erosion threats in the area.
With this, our problem here has been solved. It has been solved. The other one can be taken care of, but now the erosion can be taken care of, and then this water will be contained, and then there's a stream down there, and this is channeled to other place. So this road is now secure. Alright, so I don't know. I'm already trying to make a solution. I'm to charge to the governor of Anambra State and CFR for what they have done for our people.
On his part, the traditional ruler of Okuzu, Igwe Anakweze, regretted the effects of erosion on the Ishiona Road that leads to his compound and commended Mr. Nweke for his efforts in saving him and others living in that area from the devastating effects of flood. Igwe Anakweze said that a lot of self-effort has been put in place to ensure that the road is not totally cut off, calling on government to save his household and others by considering construction of the road.
So it's a good thing that the government decided to invest in that infrastructure and repair it. So movement from here to Umoja becomes a journey of 10 minutes. So my opinion is that it's a good thing that government is doing so, and I would want the government to do more.
At Umunya, a culvert was constructed along Menakaya Road, Umueze Kindred, where the chairman of the village, Chief Onyekachukwu Nweke, commended the Transition Committee chairman, Mr. Nweke, for deeming it necessary to protect the area from devastating effects of erosion, even as he extolled Governor Soludo for leading by example.
Sana Chineke na ndị ana ga-akwado ekwadosi enyi ike nwoke na-echele aja echi nwaanyị na-echele aja echi bụ back to sender si na ndị anya na-esi n'ụlọ ya jisi ike na nke dị n'iru ụka ife anyị na-ekwe nwere na-ekenekwa unu nwa unu jisi ike n'ọlụ unu ọra mmadụ ya na ya na-abụ n'alụ ifeọma mesiela unu daalụ.
Some residents of Umueze, Umunnakwa, Agunteje, including Mrs. Ifeanyi Nwoye and Walter Igboanya, thanked the Oyi Mayor, Mr. Nweke, for having a human heart, promising him that they will always drum support for APGA in Oyi local government area. I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
You're watching ABS Breakfast News. Up ahead, President Tinubu hosts an emergency meeting with governors over rising food crisis. And then shooting in United States city of Kansas leaves 21 people injured. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo value. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. We'll bring you details of this after this time out. Okay, moving on now. President Tinubu has met with all 36 state governors under the auspices of the Nigeria Governors Forum at the Council Chamber of the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. The meeting began after the president arrived at the chamber at 11:34 a.m. The gathering is Tinubu's second meeting with the state executive since he inaugurated the National Economic Council on June 15, 2023. It follows the recent hike in food prices and the economic hardship and pockets of insecurity recorded nationwide. One person has died and 21 people were wounded in a shooting in Missouri at the end of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory parade. Officials said they treated 8 victims who were in immediately life-threatening condition and 7 others who had suffered injuries that could prove life-threatening. 9 children were among the wounded. However, all are expected to recover. Police said they have arrested 3 suspects in connection to the shooting. The Super Eagles have moved up 14 places in the latest FIFA Men's ranking release. The 3-time African champions are now ranked 28th in the world. The West Africans are also now ranked the 3rd best team in Africa. Morocco is the highest ranked country on the continent, while Senegal is 2nd position. Egypt and Cote d'Ivoire complete the top 5 teams on the continent. The next edition of the FIFA Coca-Cola Men's World Ranking will be published on 4th April. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Main points again. Anambra State government has cautioned indigents against violence over boundary dispute. Anambra State House of Assembly has inspected Ozobolo Ihembose Okwa Road. President Tinubu has held an emergency meeting with governors over rising food prices. And finally, from here, shooting in United States city of Kansas has left 21 people injured. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news this morning. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Tijama. Do have a good weekend.